So now we're getting to Timeline.js. But the great thing about this is that it really is a Google spreadsheet. Okay? And I just want to show you my sample of how you might be able to use this for assignment management. Think about something that you have in your class. Okay? It can be over the course of a semester. It could be more long-term. It could be a shorter assignment. It doesn't matter. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. It's a timeline. Okay? So what's nice about this is that you have what are called eras or tags that you can use. So it's a little difficult to see, but I have a checkpoint, thinking, doing, and reflecting. And all along here are items that fall in those categories. And it's a little timeline. So that in itself is semi-useful. But now we get to the fun visual part of it. So you have an image that you put up. And then there's also, you can put a link here. I'm not going to click on it. But this is to give students more. Okay? So if you click on this link, this would take you out to the Timeline.js website so you could find out about this product at Northwestern. Just like with any assignment, you need to set expectations if you're going to see the results. And you upload your own images. That's the little PowerPoint person I made. Okay? If you never combined objects in PowerPoint, we should have fun together because you can make any shape you want. But here's your link to your assignment that includes your rubric. Right? There is also, if you come back and explore this later, there's a neat link that I got from Center for Teaching and Assessment of Learning for a rubric generator where you put in your stuff and it gives you your rubric. It's pretty neat. So there's a quick link to that in there. But now here's where you start teaching. Okay? Here's where you tell your students, bring your intrinsic knowledge. What do you know about this subject? Let's start compiling. Right? And you show them how to get to Google Scholar if they've never used it. And you show them whatever else they might need to gather data on that particular subject. And then you go to the beach, and you get the sieve, and you get all the debris and the stuff that doesn't matter. Sift it out. And here's another great article. Okay? Avoid information overload. Learn how to aggregate, filter, and curate. So this is kind of that scaffolding idea that Christy was talking about, right? You're giving them the big picture, and then you're giving the students who need more the ability to get more easily. So you set your milestone. It's going to be an easy one because we're early on. But it's still, you need to set that milestone or else what? They won't be doing anything, right? Okay, so this is your deadline, your checkpoint, your milestone. And then I'm going to use the idea of the kiln as your classroom. That's when they bring all this stuff back and the excitement starts to happen in the Container Club, your classroom. And here's a link to something called a discussion web. Maybe you want to do a debate. Maybe you just want to do, small group discussions. Whatever works for your class. And this is where the fire starts, right? Everybody starts getting inspired. They're not expired, inspired. Excited about the topic. And this is when the great magical things happen that you know happen because you've been teaching for a long time and you wouldn't still be teaching if it didn't happen. Right? Because it wouldn't be fun anymore. And if you're not having fun, you're not going to be teaching either. Now, this milestone's tougher, so this is whatever that is, that you know what that is. It's the one that all of a sudden they're like, oh, wow, this is work now. But you're letting them know right up ahead, and, yes, we know it's on your syllabus, we know it's on the assignment, but you're giving them that visual cue as well. And then they have a chance to distill, to think about, to reflect, to grow. Okay? Build that time in. Don't just start with the next assignment, or else it's not going to stick as well. Right? Okay? So I don't know what that looks like in your class. I don't know whether that's a discussion period. I don't know if that's a reflection paper, a blog, a journal entry, a sketch. I don't know. But what's wonderful is they take the sand, they filtered the sand, they fired the sand, and they've created something new and wonderful that never existed before with information that did exist. Because nothing's really new, but we're constantly reshaping and reworking things. Yay! Right? We all get something out of it. Some more than others, but we all move forward. So next time, I really like this one. We'll talk about building bridges. And then this is about building interdisciplinary bridges. How about connecting your course to other courses?